Yes, we know that connecting with strangers is one of the integral part of learning English because we need partner to practice, right? But in the beginning of our journey, it could be intimidating about making mistakes and not knowing what to say. And sometimes we feel awkward, right? Because, talking to random people, it can't be everyone's cup of tea. So I was the one. I was the one who faced very badly this problem. Therefore, during my entire journey, I explored to have a very unique and qualitative conversation so that my partner with whom I talk, they always remember me and I could have a very engaging and effective conversation. So in this video, I'm going to share my 4 effective way that I follow. So first, let's start with introduction part because at first we have to introduce ourselves to connect with strangers, right? So after introducing yourself, like where are you from, all about yourself, just tell, and then don't ask these are the questions that what are your hobbies, what is your aim, what do you do in your free time. These are the most common questions that always we feel to answer monotonous, right? I personally feel very boring to answer these questions, really. So I just say that avoid these questions and instead of asking these questions, ask these are the questions which are very relatable to your life. Okay, like how is going on your practicing? So ask about the weather, that how is the weather in your place? In my place it's freezing. What about your place? So these are the some relatable question, engaging question, that so that you can just make a conversation keep flowing, right? And one of the most important question that I recently realized that I need to ask, and of course you should, that is, are you following any strict routine to learn this language, or did you follow any strict routine to learn this language? If yes, then please, I want to know. Would you like to share with me? So ask, and we are very fond of to share our personal thing, like how do I practice my English, what are the stuff and activities I do, we love. And this way, somehow you will found multiple ways that people are following to learn this language, and you can apply them with yourself, because following just one routine every single day, it's very boring. And if you will adopt another new and unique routine to your routine, then you will feel very excited to follow, to practice every day, right? So this is something that will help you. So never forget to ask this question. Yeah, I was not used to ask this question, but I just realized I need to ask. It's a kind of exploration that I'm exploring people, how hungry people are, and how much effort they are putting. And one thing that I want to mention, that this is a very common problem, that we are very fluent when it comes to casual talk, but when we start to discuss a topic, we are like unable to get appropriate words to use, right? So we get difficulties to discuss a topic. Therefore, we don't like to discuss a topic. We just love to go through casual talk. But casual talk will not give you rapid result. Don't keep this casual conversation very lengthy. No, it should be only for 5 minutes and 7 minutes or 6 minutes. Okay, then you need to switch to topic, because if you will have your entire conversation like 30 minutes just on casual conversation, then I don't think you will be able to practice it qualitatively, or you will be able to practice it properly, because we are very comfortable with casual conversation, right? But when it comes to discuss something particular and specific thing, then we feel and we realize, oh my god, how much I am under the water, right? Because we are unable to get appropriate word when we try to narrate something, explain something. Therefore topics are very important. I want to share 4 effective topic that I used to follow. So ask your partner, can we play a game? So what kind of game? This is the game that I will give you 5 topic and you will give me 5 topic. Thus we will cover 10 topics. Okay. But I will give you one topic and you need to just narrate and explain your perspective within 1 minute. Maximum 2 minutes. You can't stretch the topic long. Okay. Then you need to switch. Then you need to give me one topic. Then again I will give you one topic. In this way somehow we will get equal chance to speak, right? Because when we discuss just one single topic, it happens that one person is stretching one answer very lengthy, so you just became a good listener, you are not able to speak. So somehow in this way you feel that you speak very less in this conversation. It was a 30-minute conversation and you just hardly speak for 5 minutes or 10 minutes because your partner was quite fluent and he was stretching the answers quite long. You will feel like that. So that's why just switching the topic and explaining, narrating in a brief way could be a qualitative conversation. Okay. So if you are thinking that it could be a bit tough because you will not get random topic instantly, I will say no. It's very easy because once you will train your mind that it's a game time, it's a play time, I need to give topics, after 1 minute, then after 1 minute, you will easily get topics. And you need to ask very basic and, simple topics like about nature, about food, about songs, about traveling, lot of topics. So somehow you both will cover up 10 topics. Can you imagine that? It would be very interesting, really. Well, this was the first way of having a very engaging conversation. Now coming to the second way, that is ask strange question. Yes, so what kind of strange question you need to ask? So it's very simple, that ask your partner that can we play a game. It's a game kind of asking strange questions. For example, imagine yourself a water bottle and share your feelings. Okay. And another example could be, if you will get chance of being a vegetable, then what kind of vegetable you would like to be and why? Okay, so this might be a fun way to practice. Another question that you can ask, imagine yourself your favorite animal and share your feelings. So these are the questions that you can ask, and you can create any kind of strange question by yourself. And this way your conversation will be very interesting and very enjoyable. Now coming to the third way, that is whenever you will have a conversation after completing your introduction part, then start. And I'm pretty sure you hardly get the topic from your partner. Okay, so you need to start something by yourself. That ask your partner, can we play a game? Okay, what kind of game it is? It is a kind of game that we need to ask to switch. Suppose I will give you one subject, one topic, like your mother. Okay, then you need to talk about pros and cons. First you need to start with pros, then in between I will interrupt and say switch. Then you have to switch to cons. Okay, so all you need to do is talking about merits and demerits about your mother and whatever topic I will give. Okay, but I would recommend you to play this game with a speaker who is good in this language. Otherwise, if you want to play this game with beginner, obviously they will find very difficult to narrate them, right? So these are the game that you need to play according to your partner. Okay, I think this is the most tough game to play. We need to just press our mind. We need to think about positive negative instantly. So this could be a tough. Okay, so play with wiser partner. Now coming to the last ways, that is creating stories. So creating stories, that means simply you need to create stories that you need to ask to your partner, him or her, that let's try to do something exciting, that is creating short stories. You need to give character, like 3 to 4 character. Suppose you give your partner 3 character, like 2 lady and 1 guy. Okay, then I will try to make a very simple story just for example, that there was one lady who was keen to learn English. Then fortunately she get one platform where she can get countless of partner for practicing. And one day she come across a lady whom she found very cool and interesting to talk. Then they said their number and they created one WhatsApp group. Okay, and decided that we will join members who are keen to learn English here so that we can practice comfortably. Okay, then another lady, she found a boy at that platform and he was very kind, humble and knowledgeable. So she offered him to join their group and he joined their group. Thus they started practicing together and they used to give tasks to each other like tomorrow you need to prepare this topic and I need to prepare this topic. Then we will share our knowledge about this topic. Thus, they started enjoying the language, they started enjoying the practice, along with they started grabbing knowledge from one another. Okay? So, this was a very simple story that you can create in this way. So, no need to think more, just try to create stories related to your life. Just like I created this story related to our life, right? That we are also hustling this in this journey, that we are keen to learn English, we are hungry to learn English, and somehow we need that platform where you can use this language, where we can get partner for practicing free without any cost, right? So in this way, like you can give a character of animals, you can give a character of human being, non-living, whatever, all any kind of thing. Okay, so don't think that it's a Herculean task to do. No, it's completely not. You just try to do and you will definitely able to do this, to follow, to play this game with your partner, and your partner certainly love to do, to play this game with you. Okay, so this was the last way to practice, and I think you found this a bit tough, that creating stories is not a piece of cake, but it's totally up to you. I just gave you 4 ways to have a conversation, and now it's up to you which ways you would like to practice, you would like to play with your partner. Okay, so what happens if you will play these kind of games with your partner for practice purpose, then somehow you both will practice equivalent. There will be no regret. Yes, sometimes I get the regret that after having 30-minute conversation, I feel like I just speak for 5 minutes and hardly for 10 minutes, and rest of the time my partner spoke, right? So this is where that we feel that I didn't practice properly. But if you play these are the games, you don't feel that. You both will practice equivalent. That is why I thought, why not to share my ways with you, so that you can also have a very qualitative conversation and engaging as well. Okay. Now I want to share one more thing, that is, so don't worry that you are not able to explain and narrate a topic. Don't worry, just keep practice. And one thing that you need to do, whenever you get a topic, you start playing games, then try to speak slow. Try to narrate in a slow way so that you can get appropriate word. Okay, because when you narrate something, you need to think. And if you will try to speak very fast, you can't able to create and frame a sentence properly by using proper vocabulary. You can't. So try to speak a bit slow whenever you are explaining, whenever you are narrating something. Okay. Now another thing that you need to keep in your mind, that if you want to have a cool and engaging conversation, then you need to be natural, you need to be authentic, and don't try to exaggerate. Don't try to show off. It's visible when you try to show off. Okay, so just be natural and try to be a good listener. People love this. If you will be a good listener, then people started loving you. Yeah. So this is all that I wanted to share today, and I hope this will help you to interact with random people, to interact with strangers, and to practice English effectively. Okay, I will catch you in my next video, and till then you have to take care of yourself, and don't forget that You need to suit your all negative thoughts and live your life like you are the king. Okay? Nobody can defeat you. So, bye bye.